Hi, soul family. So today I have a channeled message for the collective and for me as well, because I'm realizing a lot of these messages, I could take my own advice as well, and I can listen to spirit channel through me as I give the collective advice, because we're all energetically aligned to experience the same things at the same time. So you stumbling upon this video is not an accident. You are in alignment with this video, and what I'm hearing already is you are not stuck. So stop perceiving yourself to be stuck. Everything is perspective, right? And for the collective that I'm speaking to, you're feeling like you're taking 10 steps backwards because you're seeing old parts of yourself emerge through this process. But spirit is saying that this part of you is coming up so that it can be released and let go of. It is not for you to dwell in that energy as if you haven't made any changes. This is why it's important for you to celebrate how far you've come, because if you really saw yourself through the eyes of the divine, you would see that you have done the work and you're continuing to do the work. But I have so many channeled messages coming through for this collective. Things are changing in your life right now, and you can choose to focus on what's not going right, or you can choose to see it from the perspective of some things need to end so that some things can be born. Okay, and I'm seeing the Four of Cups in my mind's eye, and you're focused on what's leaving your life, and that is you resisting this change. Every time we focus on the things that are not going right, we are not focused on the things that are going good. So we create more of this energy of anxiety, worry, and depression. And Spirit is saying that is why you're feeling like things aren't working out for you right now. Because if you're really seeing your life for how it is, you would see that it is all unfolding perfectly. Listen, sometimes things in your life need to end. And that is okay. We have to befriend change. And I'm not saying not to feel your emotions, but when you're done crying and groveling and really just feeling the emotions of things being let go, get up. I want you to rise up and realize that you are a phoenix. You are the phoenix, okay? You will not stay down. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are not a victim of your reality. There isn't anything that you cannot do. And look how far you've come, is what your angels keep saying. Look how far you've come. You are not stuck. The only thing that Spirit is calling you to do now is to fully allow the things that are releasing to be released. And this does not mean you bypass the emotions that come up, because a lot of this collective that I'm speaking to, a lot of you like to feel joy, you like to feel happiness, you like to feel gratitude, you like to feel all these high emotions. But when it's time for you to feel the lower emotions and cry, really just release and let go of, you're feeling like either you're doing something wrong or you just don't want to feel the emotion. You're trying to find other things to distract you. But Spirit is saying that right now we're really trying to get your attention to really feel these emotions, because these thoughts, these things that you're releasing cannot come with you in this new reality that you're jumping into. So a lot of you guys are jumping into a reality that you prayed for, and this is why it's important for you to surrender how you think it must be done, because a lot of the time the divine when the divine is working, they're working through destruction. They destroy certain things in our life so that we can rebuild it on a sturdy foundation, because the foundation before was rocky. It was full of limited beliefs, victimhood. The old foundation was not built on sturdy ground. It is time for you to rebuild the soil completely. You need new fertilizer. You need all the new stuff that is required for that plant to grow, which is you. So that is why the divine often works through destruction, and we need to surrender how we think certain things will unfold in our life. If certain things have to be removed, then that's okay. There's nothing we can do to change that. So you need to know the difference between what can I change and what can I not change. If you cannot change it, then you giving your anxiety to that thing only depletes your energy more. And Spirit is saying that you're going through a major rebirth right now. You are being called to rest. You're being called to really just come home to your own energy, because things are going to get busy. You're going to miss the times when you could really just sit with yourself and be and exist and do all your self-care routines and really just be by yourself. Okay? You're going to miss having so many days like this. So right now you're being called to rest and really just build up back your energy, because you've been through a lot, right? And you're feeling a lot of the ascension symptoms right now. So it feels painful. It feels like, why does it feel like I'm not actually seeing what I thought I'd see? Why does it feel like I'm feeling certain feelings when I thought that I'd feel this way? And that's why we have to surrender what we think that it should look like. Okay, just because you're feeling and having certain thoughts of the past, those are the things that are purging. That doesn't mean that you are becoming that person again. Okay, because the difference between that person then and this person now is this person has grit, this person has strength, this person does not fear having to start over or get back up. Okay, Spirit is saying that you are a lot stronger than you think you are. You are not a victim to your circumstances. You get to choose how you respond to life. You get to see how you see life. Through what lens are you choosing to look at life? Are you looking at it through the ending, or are you looking at it through the beginning? Because you are going to have this brand new beginning with so many blessings. Spirit is ready to bless you, but are you ready to let go of who you once were? Are you ready to let go of the things that Spirit is calling you to let go of? Well, I wrote down some channeled messages before starting this reading, and I really just want to make sure that I didn't miss anything. So something I wrote down was, sometimes when we elevate in frequency, you will see old parts of yourself come to light. This is what you are purging from your system. It is not an indication of you doing anything wrong. So before, I'm going to speak on each bullet point. So that part where I say it's not an indication of you doing anything wrong, a lot of the times when we feel like things aren't looking the way that we think they're supposed to look, we feel like we've made a misstep, or we feel like, okay, what am I doing wrong now? Some of you guys have been really sticking to your gratitude, and you're feeling like the energy that you were feeling before when you're commanding to bring more gratitude into your life, it's depleting. It's because your body has gotten used to it. It's not an indication of you not doing something right. Okay, and if you're feeling certain emotions that you thought you've let go of, it's because you are purging it from your system. If you're going into a new frequency, certain things can't come with you, and that's why you're feeling these things. So allow it to come up without judgment, because when you're judging those emotions, you're also running from them. You're not allowing them space to just be. Okay, and also for this collective, I'm really getting that you guys have to realize that not every day you will wake up feeling like you're on cloud 9. That is not what spirituality is about. Spirituality is about balance. Okay, so there'll be days when you wake up and you just feel foggy, but are you giving yourself compassion? Are you giving yourself grace on those days? Because those days you still need yourself. You still need you to be attentive, instead of feeling like, oh my God, woe is me, I woke up this morning and I'm feeling low. What did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. This is just a day when you're waking up and you're feeling low. Be with that. Sit with that. Be curious about it. Don't just over identify with it and just say, oh my God, like I'm doing something wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. The thing is, with spirituality, we think that we're gonna always just feel great bliss, but that's not the truth. Okay, you're gonna feel some days where it's just heavy. Sometimes you're really releasing a lot of shit from your body. Okay, so it's not gonna feel easy. It's not gonna come easy. On those days when you feel like just not doing your regular routine, that is okay. The divine is not gonna be like, oh my God, she missed Tuesday. No. So really just be there for yourself. You're not doing anything wrong. The only thing you need from yourself right now is compassion. In that moment, compassion, grace. If you just really want to lay in bed and watch your favorite movie, that is okay. The divine is not going to be like, dang, look at her, missing Tuesday. Okay, so the next point that I have is, this is why it's important we observe our emotions without judgment, shame, blame, or guilt. Yes, so allowing yourself to observe your emotions without any type of judgment or shame, it really allows you to feel safe enough to honor every part of yourself, all aspects of yourself, because we are not all just light. We're not always just going to feel happy emotions. That's why other emotions exist. Okay, so when you prefer certain emotions over the other ones, when you're feeling that other emotion, you're just going to run from it, or you're going to feel like, oh my God, I'm doing something wrong, or something, I made a mistake somewhere. But Spirit is saying that you didn't make a mistake, honey. You are quantum jumping. Okay, you did the fucking thing. You did that. Okay, so allow yourself to purge what's coming out of your system now. You're in major rebirth. These are just rebirth symptoms. Yeah, y'all know what I mean. Symptoms. Okay. So this is basically what I just said right after explaining, but I'm gonna still read it because I wrote it down. So when we place judgment on what we would call lower vibrational emotions, we tend to try to bypass those emotions, and oftentimes those emotions are what we need to move on to a different frequency. In other words, all of your emotions are worthy of being felt. No emotion is better than the other. No emotion is better than the other one. Okay, allow yourself to purge these emotions. When you try to run from it, it just stays in your system stuck. It's like when you go through a heartbreak, but you're trying to convince yourself that you didn't love that person anyways. If you didn't love that person anyways, you wouldn't be crying. You would not be feeling this deep feeling within your heart. So we have to be honest with our emotions. We have to be curious. We have to be non-judgmental, because all your emotions are worthy of feeling. And if you feel like they aren't, it's because when you were younger or on a different part in your life, somebody did not honor that for you, or maybe you did not honor that for you. But now is the time. You have the power now to reclaim that power and be there for yourself at all times, not just when you're happy. At all times. 11:11 on the clock, as on the timer, as I said that. At all times. Okay, so being there for your emotions is really what's going to propel you into your destiny, propel you into the frequency that you're trying to get into right now, that reality that you're trying to jump into. That is the key. Feeling all your emotions. Spirit is saying, as I saw 11:11, I already knew that was the answer. That was the whole point of this video. Okay, feeling all emotions, not just the good ones. The good ones. Okay, instead of being upset at feeling lower energy, just be there for yourself in the same way you would a child, with compassion and grace. So our inner child is really the key to everything. When we feel certain emotions and we try to ignore it, or if our inner child says, oh, can we have this conversation with this person, like, you know, you feeling emotions that are coming up, but you're just like, I'm not going to talk to this person because it's not that serious. If you keep having to say that to yourself in your head, it is that serious for you, and you do need to speak your truth. Speaking your truth does not mean that you are responsible for how other people take it. Okay, that's when we need to surrender our fear of judgment, our fear of rejection, because then we swallow all these feelings and then we become people pleasers, and the relationships that we have are all built on lies, and we never feel seen because we never allow ourselves to be seen. Speak your truth, always. The only thing that's going to do for you is align you with the people who are meant for you. Those that are not meant for you, they will have to fall away. Those relationships will have to end. I'm sorry, but they will have to end eventually. But you will get past it. You will get through it with time, and really just being there for yourself and being honest with yourself. So allow it to happen now, so that you can build your future relationships on a sturdy foundation and not on lies. Okay? So that's my channel message for today. I hope it made sense. You guys, you got this. You're not behind. You are not stuck. You are moving forward. Allow yourself to focus on what is coming in, the blessings, the new beginning, instead of the ending. And that is how you know you are not resisting. If you are resisting, then you're focused on the things that are ending in your life. Okay? New things are coming in. Be happy for yourself. Be proud for yourself. Okay? You did that. You ate it up. Not many people want to change in this life. A lot of people stay the same from sun up to sundown. Okay? So you got this. And I love you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.